There we go. Looks like we're getting started here shortly. I believe we're live on this roll. So, Sumari. This is AASV2. Material site and rooftop are going to be the majority of this fight. Once either one of those have been taken by the opposing forces, it's pretty much a roll all the way back. I mean, I know material site is supposed to be the midpoint here, but it pretty much will fall back onto material site and roof house. I don't think there's really going to be a huge fight over bakery once you're pushing that way. It's pretty much a roll for the Russians here. The Americans have a really good advantage if they take material site and can keep the momentum going with them. Once they get that control, pretty difficult. So we'll wait for the squads to get formed up here, and then I'll make a fancy dancy streamer squad. I think we're still waiting on for Ferrum to get their second squad up. Oh, looks like we're planning here. So anyway, Russians pretty much have to get a hab down somewhere in this area. Probably south of Bakery and far to the north up here and near the farm. So they'll stretch a hab off both of them. Looks like we already got the hab placement marks coming up on Bakery. With the hab being in South Village here. So south of Souk and pushing in northwest to the material site. Second hab placement in this building. Alright, nothing cray. I think I'd like to see this hab pushed further west, but I understand it being safer back here. Looks like I can make a squad now.
I can. So radio goes down on checkpoint right here.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the squad, that way the plan doesn't get out. See how it goes. So we can kind of see roughly where their habs are going to be placed, but I don't want to sit there and listen to everything they're putting out. In the event somebody is trying to stream snipe them. Not exactly fun for anybody involved. From a U.S. standpoint, taking rooftop house is important, but crossing this river is really difficult to do in mass and hold without basically outshooting and outmaneuvering the enemy team. The Russians have a huge advantage with 3 of the points being on their side of this river, and it's wide open to cross that. So you'll see more of the Americans probably rushing down here to the south, trying to get some footholds down here to the south, but a lot of open fields to go through. You don't see the Americans pushing to the north. The north is extremely important on this south-only map because of the cover up here and an ability to come up here, put a rally or a fob if possible, and push down south and really cut off the reinforcements to material site and bakery. If you give up the north, Sumari is lost. You pretty much can't give up the south because your points are all there, but if you don't have anybody in the north, they're going to walk all the way behind you, get to your habs, get to your mortars, and prevent you from having a good time. Looks like we got a minute left before we roll into live. Let's see what we got. How are things looking?
I'm interested to see how they play. The only time I've seen them play is against Spit. That was not very pretty.
Alright, kind of just going through individual channels, seeing what they're talking about, and see if we can gain any insight. EGC, dead quiet. Interesting. Oh, Ferrum. What are they talking about? Dead quiet. Surely SPQR is talking about something.
Hello?
Hello!
Joined.
It's Achilles.
Ah.
I'm just going through channels and seeing if anybody's actually talking while I'm killing time for the stream. And,
Hi.
No, we're actually not speaking at all.
yeah, no one's really talking.
Yeah. No, it's
We never have stone already.
Fair.
yeah, we're like fully fighting right now.
Have you happened
I'm
warming up?
18 hours deep.
Why did we pick Sumari?
SPLs
the
next week.
SPL prep.
Yeah, it's Pale Prep.
Oh. Wait, Sumari's an SPO?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the next map.
What the fuck?
I agree.
I don't know who made that decision, but
SPL directors?
Versus rally.
Okay, listen. It's better than fucking Albaz as V1 for rivals. Holy shit.
Oh, let's not talk about that. Okay, I'm getting flashbacks.
It could be like Squad Masters and have Squad Master logos everywhere.
True, that's actually cringe as fuck.
we could be playing Goose Bay, so let's just take our win here.
Why is it flying? Why is it flying guns in here? You guys see that?
Yeah, it's some SCP shit right there.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Guys, close game. We'll get him next time.
And YB guys
What
are
are we taking, Blitz?
dead quiet.
You say we can't take armor, but we're too small for a Logi.
Alright.
Crews, they're
no
talking
problem.
smack about.
Quiet all around, it looks like. I believe we should be live on roll here. Rolling once more. What?
What? Good name.
Roll me baby one more time.
We're hopping on the Russian side, right?
Joke's on you, Maps Goose Bay. Joke's on you.
Oh no!
Me one.
Alrighty then. Now I think we're good to go. Should be live? Could not be live? I don't know anymore, boys. Pots and Pans Culinary Services. Okay. Some of the tamer names I've seen. Paquito PP. Fair. Aluminum. Even though they're ferrum. Like they should have some beef. And that's all the squads. Great squad. Let's see what they're talking about now.
North side place fob here, place hab here.
Alright, fob and hab placement's already being talked about.
Who's got north? Hey,
Going south of
somebody have
Bakery
somebody
and-
run from main for back
Is
cap.
that just
for training
east of
camp.
slums? Northeast of slums?
Is no one doing the north side one right now?
No, that's you.
Alright, that's us then.
Alright, looks like Ferrum's going north. 20R is going south.
I'm rushing material, so
No talks about ECG or the second Ferrum squad. What we have here is ECG, YB, SPQR conglomerate, and a few 9A guys versus 20R, another group of ECG. They're just playing on both sides here. And 2 squads of Ferrum. Match should be live in 2 minutes here. Looks like
make-
the Americans are putting their
let's make
habs
sure
down
both of
just
our hats are going
west
south off the
of
beginning.
20R's north hab, and on the south side of rooftop house. So 2 of the
I got-
slabs could be very interesting.
I got the
Americans
hat
already
kit.
talking about a mortar hab up here to the northwest of U.S. Main. Looks like Squad 3 is doing that, which is SPQR. So SPQR is going to be their mortar boys. it looks like the Russians do not have a mortar hab being talked about. So Americans could have an advantage for the entire map or a good chunk of the map if they keep those habs going, or those mortars going. We're gonna watch the Russian
My tiger's
rollout
gonna go to the south
on
side of the
both rounds.
What'd you say?
That way we see both teams and what their plan is. Uh, 80 seconds. Not a whole lot of chatter from squad leads. Let's see what the individual players are doing. No talking in main? That sounds boring. It's too quiet here, boys.
This is the first time I've sat in the back of a tiger.
There's worse places you can sit in the back
I've
of.
never actually looked inside it.
Pans, when you get that fob and radio built up, right as you hot drop all your guys, they need to be heading east and northeast. Make sure that there's always people on the south end.
He's telling people they need to go east and northeast.
They have Trixie and Frogs,
believe
by
he
the way.
means
They're gonna pull
west.
30 kills apiece each. So be aware of those guys.
Copy that.
If your hab's getting proxied, it's probably him. That's what I mean.
Trixie and Frogs? So these two, he's expecting to go 30 kills. Alright. Interesting. Guess we'll have to check on the end of that. I think the over-under on that is probably not very good. Boop. Close some extra windows here, get some extra speeds.
I'm flipping a Yui with this tiger right as thing starts, by the way.
Who's backcapping?
Good luck.
Who's back capping? 1 second till start.
Somebody have up AGC, you back up. Just drop one guy, AGC.
Alright, Schmitty's got his tiger dicked.
right there.
We didn't touch you till then.
Alright. A little bit of a gaggle there with 20R leaving. And everyone is on the way. Looks like Americans are doing pretty well in their rollout, except for their striker just hit something. 9A striker. I believe that's who that is. Just screwed the pooch on the, yep, and then the Logi truck did it. Nope, Logi truck's where he wants to be, never mind. Looks like we got a striker coming down here to watch the road. No one's coming, big surprise. First contact's probably going to be up here in the north. Let's see what we got going on. Russians, I believe, have the numbers advantage in the north side. They should be able to push through, or Americans have the numbers advantage, my bad. There goes first contact.
Strikers, get your Vic out of there.
Gizmo gets wounded, but not killed.
Unless the AT's gonna go for it.
Okay, copy.
Striker may have some contact down here against the Tiger. If he creeps up a little bit, he might have a shot. And he gets nailed by a hat. Oh, wait, no, I believe that hit the building. Did not hit the striker at all. Good for them. Midline, not a whole lot going on. Americans holding police station. Russians managing to push west from their hab and getting across the river before the Americans were able to counter push. Americans still have numbers, but a couple of them are down. The MRAP managed to flank all the way around and coming through the backside of them.
Striker.
They're calling out that they hit the striker with a hat. I don't believe they did. Alright, Americans holding this north side very well. Russians only have a handful of bodies. If the Americans can start pushing west hard, they should take out this fob and control the whole north side of the map. Round is pretty much over, I believe, once the north side is controlled, especially with this many people up here. American double MATV group just flying through. Not even being shot at. Let's go check the south side. Russians making a very good push on the south side. 20R, 3 guys versus about 3, so it's about even numbers. Tank you and Smitty are pushing, but they're too far apart to really support each other down here. Blitz probably taking out the squad lead here shortly. Alright, that's progressing way too slowly. Let's go back to the north side. Striker went back to main for repairs, it looks like. Both MRAPs, I believe, are still just driving around, wiping rallies and preventing enemy from really doing anything. ECG pushing this north fob. This fob goes down. There is no control at all for the Russians on the north side. How are the caps looking? US have checkpoints. Russians have training camp. US are starting to take rooftop, but being stalled by the Russians. 20R guys over here stalling the cap on rooftop. See if Smitty and Beard see each other. Nope. Beard does get tank Q. Smitty doesn't see him. Oh, gets the angle on Beard there. Crew should be able to pick up Grumps. Tank Q probably get picked up as well. Schmitty just took out Blitz. Slowly stalling the cap here on rooftop. Smitty takes out another. Striker pushing back up. What does the striker see with his elf eyes? You might be able to see some infantry here, there. Nothing crazy, nothing
the cap on
big.
rooftop? No, they're capping on. Fuck.
Yep, that's the 20R's whole job here, is to stop rooftop cap. Looks like the Americans have taken the north fob. I don't know if they've seen the radio. They've got to. Yep, Russian north radio on bleed. Americans camping and holding. Americans on the north still pushing east. ECG is pretty much decimated in the north side here. Russians are still managing to push across, stalling rooftop here or there, but not a lot. Americans are already capping materials and, or no, my bad. Those are Russians capturing materials. Like I said, that river is really difficult to push across. So that's why it gives a huge advantage to the Russians there, especially with them pushing south like that.
They may start getting in behind us.
One M wrap down.
Suppressing our spawn.
So they're calling out they may be getting behind us because of the north being lost up there, I'm assuming. Americans are still really struggling to take out this small 20R contingency.
Yeah, they squashed my rally.
Not sure how I'm having packet loss, but not having any issues streaming, so probably a server issue there. Americans still getting wiped out by 20R guys.
Hey, our north is way too vulnerable. We gotta get north.
Schmitty calling out we need to take the north, but that hab is long gone.
The game. They're gonna roll us back to main.
We should get one of those strikers. Try to get a striker, use it.
No, leave those at main. They're free tickets. The striker will fuck you up in that thing.
My hat's working on the enemy striker right now. He's gonna be spawning in real soon.
Alright, Beard.
Yeah,
What do you got?
We can take that thing out of main, but until that, no. What I need you to do, FE, your whole entire squad.
Beard gets taken out by tank Q.
Spawn and push
Nothing
north,
going on in
get
the north.
pallets
All
to
the
my
fight
floor marks.
here
Control these 3 areas.
is on material site and
roof.
rooftop. Looks like
we're starting to
material
cap
site.
roof.
Oh, they're starting to cap roof, so these guys at material site are gonna need to start capping. There's only 4 of them, so they're gonna have to wipe out a lot of ECG guys.
Okay, we're capping rooftop.
Yep, still calling out the cap on roof.
Some contacts on not the mosque. Or no, it is the mosque.
Yep. EGC, can you guys push north then? Off of material, push north.
Alright, more Americans getting slaughtered over here at rooftop. They're gonna need to respawn with more than the onesies and twosies they got going. American Hab is being camped by the Russians, which is going to cause a huge issue with them. They're going to have to spawn at main and push up.
The roof, the Hab's completely disabled at roof.
Yep, calling out that they've dug down the Hab on rooftop. Meanwhile, the Americans are pushing on the material site, but they're going to be too little too late, and they're going to have to come back. The only chance the Americans have here, I believe, is to push straight south and take out the Hab on South Village here, near Souk. they take out this hab, then they're stuck at main. They do have 2 lodges at main, so it's not a huge deal. They'll be able to redeploy and get moving again. Alright, back to seeing what the Americans are doing. See if they can push this hab. The Russians have pretty much abandoned the hab while the Americans are running from main. They may be able to recover it. The Russians have a very strong foothold on rooftop.
Watch out, watch out.
Not sure what's going on here. Alright, let's go see what's happening on material site. See if this giant group of Americans at Palace are managed to make anything happen. Russians are covering the road. Steel of Winds is covering it. Looked like Iron Feast was covering as well, but he's down. Russians dropping Americans left and right. This 240 gunner Benja just spraying from the hip, it looked like. Not making any progress with spraying like that, buddy. Short bursts down the sights. You can make the 240 work. Don't need a bipod as long as you aren't shooting it like a machine gun. FE Conqueror goes down to...
Hey, I need somebody
what?
in a logi ready to bring supplies up to rooftop houses.
I got you.
They are gonna try to rush a logi into rooftop. In fact, no way that works.
Everybody start moving to rooftop houses. Get your rallies updated. Let them have the material area. Might even...
They're calling for a full rush into rooftop.
Not yet.
Again, the striker hasn't been really effective, but he has been
There's a striker
something
here, so we can
to
bring the
draw
supplies up.
attention. They're calling out the striker being able to hold the Falaji, but there's no reason they couldn't go north of material site. Probably get stopped by 1 or 2 guys. Americans sound like they are rebuilding the hab. Oh, Russians are taking it back down. So that's going to be a respawn for the Americans in order to get there. All these guys pushing material sites they've got to respawn. They've got to get down to the actual objective down at rooftop. Looks like a lot of these guys are down over here. No medics really doing anything. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. We have 11 revives to 17. Not a huge number on either side. Kills are pretty close. It looks like it's just lucky positioning. Tickets within 4.
Comms are kind of quiet. What's going on?
So Americans just need to get in better positions.
We're getting pushed at materials.
Full squad line. They're pushing down from the north side across the river.
Hold on. I'm getting
Americans may be able to get
I'll
into
let you
here
know.
and stall rooftop,
don't
which would
fight
be
with the
huge,
rooftop
but
until you have
I don't
rooftop.
think it's
I can
gonna
read to
happen.
4 observe.
Choco Men over here on the roof,
Fob will be put.
taking another out.
It'll be
This
quick
packet loss can screw off whenever it's
Well, I need to
ready.
wait for that striker to go away. So we need a hat shot on that striker.
Looks like Choco's probably up here bandaging,
What?
They're on the building with us. 'cause no
but I
Mark
think
up
he
there.
traded with 2.
We're all just standing on the couch to get pushed.
Move. Striker moving east.
Just don't worry about that, dude. I'm trying to solve that, but there's a bunch of brain dead clans we're playing with.
I mean,
FP's the
don't
only
worry
other
about the
confident
cap
people here.
later.
No, just trust me, Grumps. Trust me. This happened in the scrim, and it almost worked perfectly until we did.
1 hit on striker.
Okay, Americans still need to. Oh,
Moving off now.
looks like Americans are now saving the radio. Is now become their new priority. It's not even about the hab anymore. It's just about saving the radio.
Motion north.
Let's take a look at the map here. Let me turn off some of these fob radiuses. Kind of clear it up. All right, there we go. Looks like the
Hey,
Americans
that striker's
are
a
kind of over
wide
here by
open right now. Can
palaces.
we please
Waiting to
get
fall
any
back
sort of AT on
materials.
it?
If you can dig your dig up.
The strikers hit once with hat.
We're literally
they're complaining about the
90%
striker.
cab on rooftop. When I called you all to rooftop and nobody came, we got fucked.
Sounds like people are starting to get angry in squad chat now.
Couldn't move the rooftop at the moment.
Americans have managed
They're pushing
to
from the
save the
north.
radio, I think.
Shift W. It's fine. We'll get it back. But
Yep, Heli and Molotov covering the radio. They don't understand that there's no one near them,
That's
and
why
they've
I'm
got
holding
that
up.
unlock. Such is the fog of
no,
war.
you're center lane. You gotta go north lane, man.
Americans are recovering
They're
rooftop
already there, man.
house.
Yeah, you
Recovering
gotta
it
go
in
kill them,
mass.
sorry. That was GG.
No way the Russians retake that. Americans are also
I promise you, dude. Like, I know it's frustrating. 'cause
kind
they're
of
up
on
there, I know.
material.
It's easy
There's
for
already
the U.S. to get up
my
there.
guys are mid lane. They're the only guys mid lane that are protecting it though. I can't just pull them off.
Alright, arguments
here
between
now.
squad leads.
Okay.
Americans taking materials, or the Americans taking control of materials. They actually should be able to cap, actually. Should be able to neutralize. They never lost rooftop, so they should be able to neutralize if they get the bodies on it. 20R pushing in from the south side of materials, recapturing it. Looks like the Americans have all but been pushed off. They're recapping rooftop house. And we have a fight in our hands now, boys. Not sure why there's no American squads in the north side pushing east. They could be wrapping around behind them pretty hard.
We have a little puppy migration going on in the south, and they're all just going to get fed into kills. We need those guys spread out all along the west side of materials. When puppy migrate, they'll feed you, and frogs and hoodoo will get in the world.
He is really worried about these two people. Trixie is only 7-2, not too bad, not too great. Frog on there, they had 4-0. No one is really out fragging anybody right now. Thank you. Just took out Beard in the middle of the river. Looks like Mike's trying to figure out where that machine gun was, and he gets schwacked by Thank You as well. Not sure he's dead. He's still twitching around there, still getting shot at.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. You can
sense.
cancel that Logi. They're already capping rooftop back.
Americans managed to
Because they came from
save rooftop. Looks like they did not end up getting that mortar fob down. They still got plenty of time to get one down, and it still would be useful. Looking at the map, it looks like the Russians are starting to get fishbowled back into their primary hab here. Americans are all over rooftop, slowly snaking their way over to material site. And it looks like we have a single Russian squad on the north side trying to push west. Not a bad idea, but it's being countered by a single squad lead from the Americans. All it would have taken is for the Americans to hold this north side and slowly pull them back into this hab. With them pushing on the north side, they may be able to take this hab out and make something happen. Gizmo's got to be able to hear that hab. Let's see if we can suss out if he's close enough to hear the radio. Nope, but he just took out a rally. So let's see if that gets called up in command
You're
chat.
back on south and mid control on material site. FE, keep doing what you're doing north.
Yeah, top side's clear now above material. We're pushing across the river.
They're calling it's clear.
We could be.
And they're about to
clear for a
lose
here.
their hab. Was that friendly fire? No. Benja killed XF. And then Gizmo
Yes,
killed Benja.
Yes, you're
Got
right,
it.
XF. We have to find their rallies or fobs first, though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, looks like
My
one's
guy just called it a hab.
pulling back. Enemy hab has been called out. Don't see what he's calling out.
SFG copy.
Enemy hab mark. Just hold for the hab.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, getting my teams mixed up.
Coming along?
Yeah, they called out this enemy hab up here to the north, and the Americans are going to lose that hab. That was the only advantage the Americans had this round, and they decided not to exploit it the entire time. Because of that, the Russians are taking it out and cutting that advantage down. A couple Americans pushing up. Squad 3 does have a rally, SBQR.
Whoa, back at last.
And if I can remember right, they've been doing pretty well. Yep, 38 and 15. They should be able to push back and make something happen. It looks like they had a 1-for-1 trade. Except Colossus will be able to pick up Kitty Cat. American MRAP pushing back up. Rooftop house is still well secured. No reason to look down there. They may be able to start probing across the river to the east, but this hab up to the north is what's really going to make or break the map right now. I don't understand this.
Yeah, we're digging the radio.
Colossus
It's already on bleed.
should have picked up
You have a hot
Odessa.
trap coming to you. They're coming from the south.
Oh, I get it.
They
Radio's
found
on
pads and
bleed,
then
and he's
wrapped
just
two
trying to YOLO it in and save the day.
They dropped people out of it. They dropped their best shooters out of it.
Coladas did not, in fact, save the day.
Striker.
So
Striker's
that
here,
Hab's
Striker's here on the
dead.
north side.
Plenty of Russians up there. Striker's trying to save the north. Hot dropping Beard and Helidolf. Not a bad call, but I don't think they're going to make it in time to really make anything happen. Helidolf hasn't been seen. Beard is spraying wildly and not getting any kills.
Okay, while that striker is north side, DC starts looking across.
And down goes Heli from the world's sketchiest camp.
Side. Miss buns.
There goes a team kill there.
Yeah, Radio's dead. Striker's on the north side.
If you cared, I caught that on stream. Good job, big boy. Gotta love the team kills on stream. Alright, MRAP over here just kind of spraying down the road, not really accomplishing much. And now it's going to be a south versus south hab. Except the Russians have the north controlled and have rally points up there.
Striker down. Striker down.
Striker
that logi?
just got derped.
Yeah, send the logi now.
I'm gonna assume it's by the lat. Yep, there's a lat and a hat up there, so that's what ended up happening there.
Yeah, you can bring the logi up to my rally, and we'll just get it over there.
Beta peeking the hallway, getting killed or getting wounded from probably from the packet loss. Seems like a lot of people are getting packet loss. It's not just me. Americans still holding the rooftop house pretty well. They do have the ticket advantage by what 30 there? Yep, close to 30.
Okay, we're taking
28
Vic out of main 'cause we
technically.
killed striker. The second Vic is still open to take out a main.
20 are now taking out a BTR.
Pause.
Go ahead.
Beard
Hey, if you guys
just
are dead, tell them to spawn
crushing
main.
it left and
Everyone
right.
tell ask spawn main, please.
What's up, dump
Give
truck?
up and spawn main. We're doing a hot drop.
What are you streaming?
Tell them to spawn main and get the Vic.
I'll go find other things to do.
Yeah.
Thanks. Get those two other guys to come with too.
Alrighty then, now that's over.
We're gonna hold material.
Talking dump truck. Looks like the Americans are still just holding rooftop. They're not really gaining anything. Russians have the north. They're being contested by a whopping 2 people.
KFE, what I want you to do,
if they don't get more people up there,
directly on the
it's
line.
not going to get
in that
anything done.
direction. And then get your rally points buffered off and pushed off if you can.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do right now. Still got contact
Looks like we're
close to us,
stopping
southwest.
some Russian pushes here.
We'll try to rotate on the north.
Russians have managed to get over, and Deadly's just going to hip fire.
Damn it.
That
How did
was-
he shoot it while he was vaulting?
That was some sexy marksmanship. And now Deadly's just gonna sit on top of him, prove his dominance,
radio mark
bleed all
accurate?
over
Is it
him,
outside or
and patch
inside?
himself up. Gotta love that. Traded with him. Definitely did not.
Accurate. And is it inside or outside?
Rally point.
It's inside.
East. Oh,
Inside of
checkpoint called.
Copy.
Okay.
We're gonna more there happen.
Hab's also inside
Mortars
the
going down on
buildings. They're
Hab.
peeking
It looks
at
like
the
the
roof.
Americans are also getting mortars down up here with Coladas on the Americans' mortars. And
Okay,
I don't see any mortars down for the Russians. Oh, they
Alright,
managed to get
you
it.
have
Russians
guys
now
on
have a
the
hab
field,
in the
let them know,
north.
stay
I don't
on
know
the
how I didn't
field.
see that coming.
Yeah, they're already on it.
But Russian hab in the north. Now the Russians own the north, and they've got to be able to take advantage of it. Americans are just giving it up to them. Conglomerate of 9A SPQR trying to push and hold the north. It looks like 20-yard Joe Nuts kind of creeping in down here. And gets 1 kill. Funky anesthetic through the murder hole. And then gets schwacked by a fire team of ECG. I think he also got whoop. I didn't quite catch that, but he may have gotten 2 kills or 2 downs there. American mortars are up.
We're not engaged quite yet. We're just moving.
It looks like squad lead 3 from the Russians are gonna, and is that XF? Sticks and SF are going to be, or XF are going to be pushing Coladas. He's definitely going to go down. There's no way he stops that. Coming back over here, Americans have a stronghold here, slightly on the north side, with ECG and 1 Choco Mint. And SPQ are Dawn, so kind of a conglomerate of clans here, mostly ECG though. They need to start pushing north and take out that hab that's put right back where the American hab was at. As for Rooftop, really good perimeter on it by the US, but nobody actually on it. So map control is what is keeping them alive right now, but on Sumari, you can't rely on map control. It's way too easy to sneak through holes. But it does look like the Americans are on material. They may be camping here shortly. I think most of them are in the cap or right next to it. Yep, they're starting to get on the cap now.
The radio for the mortars is right next to the mortar. We're digging it.
And like I said, that mortar went down. Big surprise. Americans may be capping material site. Yep, Americans have started the cap. Alpha Q taking a cap and beard. Frogs, the big scary man from Schmitty, takes out Alpha Q. Trixie, another one that was supposed to be the big scary one.
Up here, up here, up here. He's bandaging, he's bandaging. Guys, guys, guys.
He's calling out local for help, and there is nobody near him. He's all alone, and there's no one beside him. NyQuil and Poseidon Zombie pushing into the cap, probably stalling it. Let's back up a little bit, see if they're stalling. Yep, I believe that was enough to stall. There's only 4 US on the point, and now there's 3 Russians, so definitely stalled. Looks like Frog got a wound on a NyQuil from the rooftop, maybe.
We're losing our radio.
And Russians are calling out they're losing their radio. Oh, they're losing on the south side. Did not see this entire group over here. US managed to break through, I believe, on the south side. 2 SPQ guys.
There's one
Looks like they just YOLO'd with the Logi truck.
Radio in here, radio in here.
It's our radio, right? That's our radio.
No, 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 it's 2, it's 2.
Oh shit.
There's 2.
They're gonna get my north hab as well.
The Americans put down a radio on top of the Russian radio. Didn't work out so well.
Spawn south side.
That's Agrippa's still alive.
It's the one in the doorway. Get inside, get inside. One in the door, one in the doorway.
He's still alive. Can Agrippa make this happen? He's gonna have to kill 3.
He's hit once.
Kill 2.
Please tell our guys to get on cap.
That's something.
You traded.
Careful peeking the spot.
They're still just blasting away.
Copy.
Craziness. Alright, looks like the Americans have materials site pretty much on lockdown. They're also taking out the hab to the north. And I think now's a good time to check out the kills. 20R squad, 35 and 25, 10 kill difference. Only 6 revives, need to up those numbers. ECG 22 and 22 even with 10 revives, so doing decent revives, not so well at kills. Ferrum squad over here, 26 and 33, not doing so well, but decent revives. Aluminum, other Ferrum squad, 21 and 46, not doing so well there. That's a less than 0.5 KD. Need to figure out where the left click button is more than where the shift W is. ECG on the American side, 35 and 30, barely above. Decent revives though. YB struggling at the less than a 0.5 KD as well. Whereas SPQR is carrying it for the Americans over here, 62 and 33. Sorry about that. 9A had started off with a very rough start, probably less than a 0.5 KD as well, and they're slowly clawing back into even. Decent amount of revives as well. Revive advantage heavily in the US favor, which is causing them to win this, I believe. And the US does have the ticket advantage right now. It's only 10. It was a 50 ticket advantage, but once they cap materials, that should swing heavily in the favor of the US. Alright, there's your mid-match recap. And let's get back to watching what's going on. Looks like Americans still are controlling materials site over here pretty well. They managed to make some moves towards the last remaining Russian FOB. They've taken out the northern FOB. So everything that's going to be happening on this is going to be happening in the south side. Until a Russian squad does something in the north.
I hope mortars come down on their hab.
Squad 3's moving on the hab rooftop.
30 seconds till stop.
They're not landing on the hab. They're too far by a long shot.
Alright, mortars. Issues with mortars. Who's on the mortars? Pans. Figure out how to use a mortar calculator, buddy. Google SWAD mortar calculator. Click on the first link. Click on the map. Click on your location. Click on where you want the mortars to hit. As long as you have your setup right, they'll land where you want them every time. Looks like we got Blogovic just fighting for his life. Steel wins. Nice try with the GL.
This wall here. That's where they
Way too close. Blogovic though has got 4 guys staring him down.
Might be one more.
Right here.
I think he's bandaging and now he's gonna get schwacked.
He's dead.
There goes Blogovic. Material site's being recapped by the Russians. They've managed to push enough of the Americans off to start capping. Russians also have a rally behind rooftop that they're harassing them with. Squad 5 back there, I believe. You know what? That could be an American rally. Let's go. Yep, that's an American rally. So Squad 3, not sure how they snuck in there, but they never got a rally down or it got wiped. So that's pretty rough for the Russians. Americans still kind of regathering here, trying to stop these 2 Russians from taking out the hab. Americans now controlling the north side of the map. Absolutely 0 Russians up there. A handful of Americans back in the back line of the Russians. Looks like 2 ECG guys are going to be trying to sneak down here to the enemy FOB. If not, at least the 2 mortars and kick them off there. Bedmass trying to conquer this building. This building is a huge. It has huge like avenues of a view here, basically. So from this window, you can see that whole road. From this window, you can kind of see almost all of the material site. And then from the back side, you're kind of open, but you're also looking over the roofs.
Do we think that radiant mark is accurate?
I don't know.
For rooftop?
South? Yeah. 100%.
Alright, they're just not figuring out where enemy radio's at after 10 minutes into it.
I like these mortars.
Smitty's appreciating mortars that are coming in.
Their hab only has 1 exit. Their hab only has 1 exit. If you hit squad 1's move mark, you'll camp them.
Looks like the Americans have managed to get another hab down up here. So Americans are holding the north side pretty well. Striker's coming in. Does he hit the mine? I don't quite understand what their plan is here.
Striker's back up.
But he's here. Moving on. Russians still holding material site pretty well.
Behind radio.
Nothing really going on. This American flank though, looks like they might be getting to the radio. One of them's getting to the radio Crow's Wrap is holding. So this Crow's Wrap can help him out. ECG Nails may be able to get the radio. Can't call me Ishmael. Save the day. He's got a little bit of cover. I think the Crows sees him. Alright. Nails, how's that radio coming for you, buddy? Nails is up, gun out. Ishmael is coming around the backside. And Nails drops him. Alright, Alpha Q's coming up. Alpha Q's down. Nails is digging the radio. This is the only Russian fob on the map.
Go east.
Pans is coming
east.
down.
Rap's not looking east. There's one guy camping inside of the radio, by the radio, next to the radio.
Pans coming
It's on
in.
the radio.
And there goes Nails.
Alright, good job, Joe.
What? That radio's down. Pans is a squad lead. He's gonna have to pick
Radio,
somebody up to get him up.
Yeah, he's dead.
XF is saying that he is digging the enemy radio.
He hopped out. He hopped out.
Yep. So Russian squad is on the Southern American fob. Taking that down. Northern American fob uncontested at the moment. And not a lot of Americans on rooftop or materials. They're kind of just all over the place. I believe Ishmael is trying to get this radio back up. Nope, he is not. He's still messing around shooting mortars at things. Alright, now he's rebuilding the radio. No more Americans coming down there. Radios or fobs coming back up.
Can you resume?
Ishmael
mortars,
managed to save the
back all
radio
over
there.
One diamond.
Can do.
Alright, moving on. Couple guys on materials, not enough to start capping yet, I don't believe.
Ready on bleed.
Crows and Whoop may be able to get there. Nope, Colossus just got schwacked by GQ.
Mortar's coming down.
American radio is on bleed out east of checkpoint. Looks like nobody is even attempting to move back to there.
Yeah, honestly, just put them all over in the area. Put them in the river. Put them north. Put them on my
Some
marks.
dead
all that shit.
helied off over
Hey,
there.
Rouse, no
Striker's trying to get back to the radio. XF just gets nailed by the Striker. Striker then gets hit by a lat. Drops the lat. But easy return back to main to get repaired. Americans still holding the rooftop house. This is a 4-ticket game still. If that radio goes down, that's another 10 tickets down. The Americans are starting to cap material site. Could really use a ticket swing here this late in the game. I mean, craziness. 89 to 85, still a 4-ticket game. What is this? 45 minutes into it, almost. Alright, Crow flying on the roofs, doing Crow things. He needs to stop moving around so much and kind of just set up and watch for the Russians pushing in through Palace. And here come friendly mortars. Crow drops familiar, realizes he's outnumbered and outgunned, falls back, starts bandaging. Russians are now being engaged by the Americans finally. Striker just took out
The
a
lodge is low, by the way. I shot him already, like.
Tiger, so that's extra tickets for the Americans. I don't know if this BTR isn't recent, but taking out that Striker, that's another 5 tickets. Keeping this match close again. Striker's on fire with half health though. Don't understand that. Nope, that's just a weird glitch. Striker's gonna do his work as usual. Get out of there. Americans managing to retake the ground down here in the south, which is good. But they really need to be respawning on the north side. Don't understand why they're not using this hab more often. and using it to push down into material site and rooftop house. There is nobody from either team within 100 meters of rooftop house. That is mind-blowing to me that there's that big of a hole and neither team is filling it. Surely the Russians have to know that there's nothing there. Yep, they're calling out another US radio on the same exact spot, and they're not wrong. That was a good call. Conqueror was right there next to it and heard it happen. Gotta be aware of that, guys. I mean, I doubt you saw this guy on the outside of the wall, but can't be dropping habs next to, or radios next to bodies. But I believe the Americans have this kind of unlock, so they got that secured. They should be able to get another hab up. Kill count in favor of the Americans by close to 20 tickets.
Or not. It could have been an ammo bag.
They're not sure if it was a radio or an ammo bag. I recommend you go into Jinshin's range and drop both of those until you figure out the sound of them. Two completely different sounds, buddy. Alright, Ishmael is taking out Fatty McGirthy on Mosque. Shooting at Crow. Tubisil knows he's there but can't get the angle on it because squad. And they trade after jumping out of the tower there.
We're reacting way too much.
Jump over the tower.
Oh, getting called out that they're losing material.
Material, guys. Tell your squad to go back.
We just lost our hab.
So at this point, there's two guys on rooftop, nobody on material. So now the hole has switched from the west side to the east side of the map. Mind-boggling. Oh, Russians managed to get a second hab down finally. At least I think that's Russian. No! No, this is an American hab. Crazy. Americans start spawning in the back lines now. The Russians are going to start getting fishbowled here, it looks like. Americans are all over this hab again. Is it on bleed? Yes, it is. That is the last Russian hab on the map. Doesn't matter what happens here. Russians don't have anywhere to spawn but main. And that's what they're starting to do. You got 4 guys coming out of the main. Americans holding strong for this hab. Seems like they got their hab down and then immediately rushed the Russian hab. Crazy first match here. Tickets are close. If they can take material site and start rolling them back to main, it'll give them a huge ticket swing, and the Americans can easily win this.
Yeah.
Bring a lot of main. Put it.
Calling the we're fucked.
They're gonna be camping
at
this thing.
1 hour or 1 hour and 14 remaining.
I'd say fob up under the bridge. Put the hab here.
Russians calling to put a hab down not too far from the American hab. The American hab is actually closer to the Russian main than the Russians are trying to put their own hab at. Russians are slowly getting wiped out. Looks like you got 1 guy on material site. Potato Faust. Schmitty is kind of wrapping around up here with C-Nug, but Russians are completely and totally out of place, and they're not even fully responding. Russians are bringing in a Tiger to Hot Drop Bakery, is my guess. There's no way they push this old hab. They gotta be... Oh, they're gonna come crashing on this American hab. Doesn't matter, hab has done its job. They managed to spawn in this hab and push the Russian hab. They're gonna take material site, get that 60 ticket swing. They currently have a 20 ticket advantage. Alright, Nails is pushing in. He's gotta kill Tank You. Traded, doesn't matter.
You kill him?
Sorry, fucking my bad.
Material site. Potato Faust is still alive. Is this guy just carving a path of destruction, or what's going on here? 100% just mowing people down in his path. And there he goes. Alright, material site close to neutralizing. No Russians anywhere in the proximity of being able to recover it. As I look north, I find Russians capable of recovering it. Nice, Trixie drops out Ishmael.
Hey, Nightwell, watch out, they've got a guy camping the north.
Can Trixie take Nightquill there? I mean, they're definitely buffering. Buffer is real. Let's see what's going on over here. Have the Americans managed to get back to the radio and save it? Nope, still on bleed. Vodka, aka Lemonade, pushing in now. Alright, turns corner, drops some trades with a second. Nice going, Vodka. I'm not sure what Crow's doing here. He needs to kill Grumps.
Okay. Nice.
No idea how I didn't see him in there. Guess he just didn't check the corner. Americans pushing back up to this hub. It's gonna be too little too late. That hub's bled out by now. Material site has been neutralized. They've got the ticket advantage. Once they take ticket site or material site, it's probably game's over. I believe it's 10 tickets lost. Yeah. So full capture, Russians lose 10 tickets, whereas the Americans are going to gain 60. Please, OWI, fix that disparity. That ticket swing is way too massive. Russians kind of maneuvering around, not really getting a whole lot done. Material site still on lock, that's going to get capped. Bakery also on lock. Looks like squad 1's pushing down to bakery and covering it up. So squad 2's covering material site, squad 1's covering bakery. Other squads are pushing north. Striker taking out a tiger? Yep, taking out a tiger. More tickets down. Alright, they need to stall and get the ticket swing of materials. I mean, they're going to win either way, but that 60 tickets is what's going to make it a win-loss in the overall match. Looks like the Russians managed to stall materials, I think. No, it's Tomorrow Pumpkin. Looks like the Russians may have managed to stall materials, which will stop that 60 ticket swing and put the Americans hugely in the lead. That'll put them at 93 right now. A 90 ticket lead is pretty hard to recover in a match. Not impossible, but pretty difficult. Squad 1 needs to start pulling back to material. Looks like they're starting to do that. A lot more Americans getting onto materials. Only 6 tickets left on the Russians.
Hey, mass give up. Squad 2, tell your squad to mass give
Smitty's
up.
calling for the mass give up
just do it.
to stop the ticket swing. And there you go. They managed to finish the cap and get 92 tickets.
GG. GG.
Go through the scores here. People like going back through the streams and finding the scoreboards.
Do we gotta put another round of this?
Control print screen.
Yep. I think so, yeah.
Control print screen. Boom. Beard, stop dying. Jesus. I'm gonna go interview 2 teams.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Hey. Hey.
Ton.
24 pickups in our squad.
Hey.
Yeah, that's good.
Within 30 seconds, what went right and what went wrong?
Oh, we crushed with armor.
We killed a lot of vehicles.
How many fucking tigers did we kill?
Like 6 or 7, and then I killed a BTR with a hat. So.
What went wrong?
Nothing.
Be right back.
Didn't have bodies south at the beginning.
Yeah, you lost some
Oh,
habs
they're
that you shouldn't
5
have.
tickets apiece.
All right, I'm gonna go ask somebody from the other team what went right, what went wrong. You guys were playing FE, right? Against FE?
Yeah, FE, 20R, and EGC.
I'll go ask FE.
I don't know about that.
Well, they're
There's
good if you
way
have
too
more
many
than one or two
buildings that
points.
you can't pin. Like, you can just hide inside.
Hey,
Hi,
FE.
hi.
For the stream in 30 seconds, what went right and what went wrong?
Dying.
One half. Honestly, the one half was good. I think they just capitalized on the rear end.
We dropped the ball with the radio, dug, and rooftop at 95%. That was it.
We
After
got
that,
it. We got
was
it later
GG.
on.
Yeah, but that was like the moment, the critical moment.
Yeah. No, because like if you got it earlier, then yeah.
Yeah, I think allowing the Americans freedom of mobility in the north kind of is what screwed you. Once they get the mobility in the north, they managed to get that hab down near southwest of training, and then take
They
your
were
hab down.
off cap for so long though. We
Yes.
had rooftop. Could've
Yeah,
just
we
kept
took out the
pushing.
northern hab and their northern mortar hab like within like 30 seconds of them.
There was a point where neither team was on rooftop or 100 meters around it, and then about 5 minutes later, it turned to no team was within 100 meters of material.
It's hard with only 25 people.
Yeah. It's just amusing watching one hole from one side of the river turn to a hole on the other side, and nobody capitalizing on either side.
I was surprised they crossed the river in the first place. I was like, how the fuck did that happen?
North side.
Just put out the fires in the flank, but there's just too many flanks.
Yep. The Americans really focused on getting new habs down, and you guys were fine losing that one into staying. Alright, well, thanks. Just figured I'd talk to you guys and get your view for the stream.
GG's.
Alright guys, we're going to take a hold here for between matches. We'll be back in probably 4 or 5 minutes.
all the guns, so
Take it
that
easy,
makes
guys.
a difference.
Smitty,
prefer the M4 though.
I legit lost like 4 gunfights because I did not have full auto.
Okay, and we're back. Should be live here in about 3 minutes. We're still on the Russian side, so don't get confused. Who's blue and who's red? Blue's Russian. Red 4 is American right now, but we have switched teams. So we'll get to see from the other team. Spawn it in. Alright, should be the same thing. Controlling the north, like you saw in that last round, is what won that. They took the north, they managed to push south, and destroy the only remaining Russian hab. If you don't control the north, you don't control the south. I'm honestly not convinced that you need the south of this map. I think you can control the north, push all the way west, and pretty much cut them off between checkpoint and rooftop here, or training camp and bakery, and just put a full line and not allow them to come out of their main. So once you take the north, you can kind of wrap behind at any point and take what you want. You control the game, you control the pace, you control what happens.
Are we planning to use
As
this
long as
feature?
you can defend your first point, that's all that matters. So as long as you don't have that, 1 ticket per second bleed,
probably make use.
That's all you need to do. Can you guys actually hear the fireworks going off on my mic? That's pretty awesome. All right, anybody talking in local? It's too quiet here.
No,
I can
make it like a little bit more than this.
Because Rally's not here.
Where's the dock soundboard?
I'm happy for that.
Wow,
my soundboard isn't working.
We should play him on this map. I have shadows.
I'm gonna go out there and I wanna fuck these kids up.
I can play some Among Us.
You wanna
with
fuck
it.
kids, bro?
No other team
I
has
wanna
worked.
fuck
as
What are
hard
you,
as we
12
have.
Royal?
Not one
Not
single
one single
fucking
fucking
team.
team.
No other team has worked as hard as we
Hold
have. Not one single fucking team.
There we go, Crow.
Everyone fucking
I don't
down.
think it's going to. Because we're
No
going
one
to
No, I
fucking
thought
down.
we would end.
I knew it.
We lost the Ravens. We're gonna
Uh.
one fucking thing. We're gonna fuck some of the fucking match.
Are you?
I wanna.
It used to be quiet.
There. Fucking bad.
Hey, alright, we snagged one of the GTRs. We'll send it.
I want the pregame one.
We are gonna fucking.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go.
First and foremost,
Show these fucking faggots.
I would like to thank
Whoa.
every single one of you
Whoa.
for being here today. Congratulate you.
Take your tags off.
We worked very
It was Dr. Hammer, not me.
and we all knew that this day
There goes my affiliate. Thanks, guys.
it may have came a little sooner, right? A little sooner than we expected, but it is here today.
Let's go.
Understand?
I like to think I did.
Now,
Alright, anybody screwing up here? Good turnaround. Good turnaround. Good Mario Kart music going on. Alright, looks like the Russians have decided to take out the Crows, Tigers, but leave the one of the BTRs. Oh, alright, let's take out a BTR.
Does he want to go north?
YB taking the north. Alright, what do we got here? Americans got a
You tell me one backupping?
weak push north. I don't know what happened there. Must have got stuck out of the get-go. So squad 2, if they can get this hab down and start pushing west fast, they'll have the advantage, but they're taking their sweet time.
Yeah, we'll back.
Striker coming down here to the south. Full of people. Looks like ECG is trying to get some lats and hats with them. They are charging through because they realize nothing's going to stop them here. El Tigre is down to the Striker.
this game, and we are going to give 110%.
More Doc motivational speeches.
He's got 2 strikers on the bridge.
Alright, Tiger's still up. Americans have taken material site. YV is trying to counter them, but they're going to be dropped hard. Frogs is still giving some Doc motivational speeches. And the north side, it looks like the MRAP has been taken out. Or, yeah, the Tiger, my bad, has been taken out by the enemy MRAP.
Watch out for the mine on the road too.
Nope, I'm special. MRAP was taken out by the Tiger. MRAP number 2 coming through. MRAP number 2 is being dropped. MRAP number 2 down. That Tiger's gonna hear that shooting and probably turn around and drop 1.
Haps up.
Okay, and they drop 2. He saw him. Engineer's getting down, trying to get a mine down, it looks like. Manages to get away. Alrighty then, what's going on in the south? That fun is over. Looks like the Americans are still holding material site after that strong push they had. The Striker hot drop. Not a lot of AT hitting him. I believe that Tiger's still up. Nope, Tiger is down. Americans did take out a Tiger. Russians have taken out 2 MRAPs, so small lead in vehicle kills. Let's look at actual kills here. Only 5 kills for the Russians and 4 kills for the Americans. Small lead, just increasing a little bit more for the Russians just now. 1 revive each, so kills aren't a huge deal in the rollout right now. They're pretty close. It's all positioning. Russians are pushing through police station. If 9A can hold this police station, it's going to be pretty big for them. Looks like EGC is holding the north, but not as effective as they should be. Americans are still managing to flank around them. What do we got on the south side? Alright, Crow just getting absolutely moited by Cruz.
Yeah, no.
But Bedmass managing to take him out. Grump's still holding his angle. Material site slowly being worked towards the Russian favor. Let's take an overlook view at the map. Russians have a north hab and a center hab. No far south hab on this time. They may actually be able to squeeze another one. Nope. They cannot squeeze another one in. I thought the Russians might be able to squeeze one down south. Americans choosing to solely work off of this southern hab. That is going to be rough for the Americans. There is no way they're going to have map control off of that. Russians are slowly pushing west off of the north. They're slowly retaking materials. I don't foresee this being a close game.
They're pushing pretty hard.
I've been wrong plenty of times in the past. Probably wrong now. Russians getting dropped by, not sure if it's mortars or by infantry fire, but either way, a lot of guys sleeping on the job. Putin's not going to be happy. Doesn't look like Trixie and Frog are carrying, surprisingly, Schmitty. Americans all over rooftop house. Holding pretty good foothold on that. Russians all over material site. Should start the American bleed.
Capping material.
Materials being capped, uncontested.
Nice work.
As long as the Americans can continue to hold the north side, they'll be okay, but FE has a beautiful line advancing. But just because it looks good on the map doesn't mean it looks good in practice. Here's Monkey trying to pick up NyQuil, spinning all over the place. Monkey got sticks. Monkey get NyQuil.
Got a full squad, maybe 2 to the west.
Monkey gets NyQuil.
They just rode the log.
Potato Foss gets Mike. These FE boys are killing it. The Potato Foss jumping in the field. He knows there's people over here, he just doesn't know where. And as soon as he goes prone, Beef picks up and runs in a vineyard. I think Beef's gonna get shot in the back. Oh, no, Vodka Lemonade did though.
Gotta unwrap on our heads.
P.S. Vodka Lemonade, I love your name.
Down main road.
Oh, he died. Beef gets mowed down by Potato Faust again. Nails mowed down another one. Trying to reload though.
Strikers more west.
Potato
down the main
Faust has been
road,
having a
marked.
great match.
Northwest.
It's not the first time that his name's been on the lips. Middle of the map being held by the Russians. Americans north and south of them. They probably need to push north and recover that hab. It's going to be big. Otherwise, you're going to be back down to a single hab. And it's going to be similar to last match. Nothing's going to happen until you get that north control. Alright, what do we got here? Americans all over rooftop. A handful of Russians on material. Americans, full American squad to the north, taking out the Russian hab. Russians pushing back up to their hab. And it looks like Squad 1 flanking all the way to checkpoint, trying to get to that hab. Deadly All Day has probably called out the enemy radio. So taking out that hab will lead to the demise of the Americans.
Squad 1, they're on the Deadly's on the mortars. Mortars are down temporarily.
Russians pushing into rooftop.
Find it.
And by that, I mean all dying in rapid succession on rooftop. Still got a good hold on material site, which is good. BTR. Russian BTR pushing in. Takes lat, doesn't take a lot of damage.
Keep going.
Not sure why we're using the AP rounds on infantry, but Benja, that's on you. Going for the enemy lodges for the tickets. Not a bad idea. Deadly All Day, still holding. Open top MRAP coming down. If this BTR is aware of this MRAP, you can turn around and get another 5 tickets out of him. Squad 1 and attachments pushing enemy hab or enemy radio location on checkpoint. Once that goes down, the Americans are screwed royally. And no other spawns other than that. Alright, not one to be right very often. Americans do have another hab up on the north, actually. Radios, actually Russian radio is further than in the American radio. Neither one of them knows location of each other's radios, but their habs are side by side. American hab up, Russian hab down.
Kinda got a fucking ballsy hab down for rooftop, but it'll do.
That's ballsy as hell, nice.
Odessa's got a hab down somewhere. For the Russians? Wow, that is ballsy as shit.
F4, if you don't mind, could you defend materials?
Super close to rooftop house.
Spawn for rooftop.
I mean, I get that this is supposed to be a competition match, guys, but you can't keep playing it like habs are going to last forever. And Odessa down here is proving that time and time again. Push forward, get a hab down, go for the gamble. The gamble doesn't cost a lot, but if it pays off huge.
Double attempt.
Americans still controlling the north, but I don't think it matters if this hab is up right next to rooftop.
We'll try and follow him shortly. Roger.
I've been saying constantly the north is what's most important, but it looks like the Russians have just said, screw it, we're taking the south and we're holding it strong. Mass spawned out here at rooftop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Full squad just spawned in here with addition of 10, 11. Addition of 2 more guys.
Strikers marked north.
Got to be able to take rooftop. No Americans close enough to materials to start to cap.
That's correct, mark.
But they are getting called out. Rooftop is being flooded right now.
Actually, there more over here still?
Let's back up. Is rooftop being capped? This box should be flashing if it's being capped. Not flashing. Huh. Alright, whatever. Americans are being slowly killed. Their rally is extremely close. All it takes is for frogs or bedmass to do that. Rally's gone. Striker is extremely exposed in relation to Russian forces. Material sites still no one near it. Joe Nuts over there. Beard, if he turns around, should be able to cap him. Beard, if he turns around. Nope. Joe Nuts is going to get into the palace. Alright, BTR versus Striker. Guess who wins this one? The answer is the Striker. Every time. Let's go OWI. Let's balance these things out a little bit.
Striker is damaged but not destroyed.
Russians all over rooftop house. Have to be neutralizing it at this point. Americans have only a fob in the north. That's the only place they're going to be spawning besides their main. It's going to be extremely rough for the Americans. They need to get another Logi out of there and get a fob down somewhere. I don't see American map control anywhere except kind of in the north, but I wouldn't call that controlled. Whereas the Russians have rooftop on lockdown.
I'm getting capped away from there. See if you can make we need bodies on the point, guys. We need to cap this so it's clear.
Americans getting killed, or Russians getting killed by Tango and XMG. Russians kind of just pushing off to cause a buffer zone. Not sure if it's intentional or if it's just a blueberry migration, but that's what's pretty much happening here.
Striker's down.
As long as they keep bodies on rooftop.
Nice stuff.
I hear footsteps, I hear footsteps.
Americans kind of pushing into the north, but the only spawn they have is from that hab. 3 did manage to replace his rally. Part of the northwest.
They're starting to cap materials.
Oh, good call out there.
Pushing onto it.
Materials starting to get capped. ECG already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys en route, it looks like.
We just need a quick stall.
Okay.
Just got neutralized, I believe, so they only need to stall for 10-15 seconds maybe, which should be pretty easy to do since there's only 3 of them on there. Alpha Q is in a kind of a crap spot. I mean, watching that alleyway is actually pretty decent, but being stood up in that doorway is not the best bet. This Pans? Pans? No idea what you're looking at.
2 if you can slow, we can get the cap.
We're stalling the cap.
All you gotta do is kill one person. Alpha Q gave up his spot.
Nice, awesome.
Not sure what the thinking was there. Pans has to hear aesthetic. No, anesthetic, my bad. If he goes in here, he's at a huge disadvantage.
Oh my god, what?
Shit, dude. You got yourself your own frag, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, Sans.
The entire world saw that vodka.
So high. What the fuck did it go? How the fuck did it hit the? Okay, whatever.
Bounced off the roof.
Wup is running around like the defenders over here are just trying to body it and hold angles. Wup's down. Alpha Q heard him the whole way. Alright, let's go back over here to rooftop. Rooftop's captured. There's a 60 ticket swing, 275 to 173. Handful of people on checkpoint already. We got Beefless and Beard, Captain Beard over here, on checkpoint already. If they had one more, they'd be capping. Let's go ahead and look at kills right now. even 72,
Nice
70, 70, 72, pretty close. Revives in the favor of the U.S. Army side by 8. YB close to 1.0. 20R, a little over 1.0. ECG Russian 1.0. Mortars team 1.0.
Map says they can go further south, but
SPQR was at 1.5 or so. KD. Paquito PP about 1.0. Pots and Pans ECG squad a little less than 1.0. And 9A squad doing pretty bad for the second round in a row, but positioning doing pretty well on that. Need to work on that, boys. Gizmo looks like he may be trying to get a new hab down east of checkpoint. Funky Anesthetic and Benja, I believe, have already heard him though, so they're gonna be pushing him. 2 guns is better than 1 gun if you're curious. That's why Gizmo got killed. Americans taking the north side of Rooftop because that's the only side of the map they have control over, while the Russians are slowly taking the south side and pushing a checkpoint. American hab is having to work backwards. Russians actually got their hab back up. Didn't think that would happen. So we've got Russian hab in this building, right next to American hab, right over here in the open. So take those habs out. Now they got the north side secured too. Rooftop looks like it's a conglomerate of Russians and Americans fighting back and forth. Looks like most of the Americans are down, whereas most of the Russians are still up. Still have a close to 100 ticket lead here on the Russian side. Alright, Odessa complaining about packet loss. Gotta look at the bright side. You got packet gain.
They're starting to cap. They're starting to flood the cap from Rooftop.
Alright, and called out cap on Rooftop house.
They're coming from police station.
Got it.
Yeah, they come from that river to the north.
Looks like the Russians finally took out the American hab to the north. It's gonna be pretty big.
There's fucking 3 more outside the fence.
Americans pushing into Rooftop, slowly recapping it.
They're going around us, watch out. Behind us.
They're also holding Russian advances off a checkpoint, but with the Russians taking out the northern hab for the Americans, it's going to be pretty rough for the rest of the round for the Americans. If the Russians can kind of move up in this general vicinity and start pushing down and putting pressure on checkpoint, it's going to fishbowl the Americans down into their main. And they're not going to have a chance at all to win this. Americans only really have 1 guy alive on Rooftop. And funny enough, he's on a Rooftop.
Funky, is it the radio or the hab property?
Radio.
Okay.
Halfway to bleed.
Alright, calling out a radio on bleed. This is going to be Odessa's radio that she put down earlier. 20R is all over it. Got Schmitty and Sinug. I guess Schmitty gave up his squad lead role. Who did he hand it off to? No, he still has squad lead. Weird. Those of you watching that don't know, if you are a squad leader and you hand your squad lead to somebody else in your squad, it'll change you to a rifleman with a shovel instead of a recruit. So squad leaders can't dig, you just lose your kit. South side, not a lot happening here. Sans, Amp, and Benja are gonna have to push back and recover the radio. Smitty's in a pretty good spot to camp it. He's just gonna see that smoke coming out from Sans, and now he's looking their way. No idea what these two are shooting at. Mike. And gets there a second too late. Gets killed by Schmitty.
Just
That's okay, I'll try to get another one down.
Gets killed by Seraph.
Move.
But I believe Odessa still has a Logi close enough by, right? This is Russian Logi over here. Yep, Russian Logi stuck on a wall. Never mind. Do we have a Russian Logi over here by 2? I believe this is also a American Logi. So I don't know how she's gonna get another one down. So we got a Russian Logi recoverable, an American Logi close to their main. This is a Russian Logi? Yep, Russian Logi close to their main. So all Russian Logis are out in the field right now. One of them's not recoverable, 2 of them are pretty good, easy. Odessa already, I assume that's Odessa squad. Yep, Odessa already recovering Logi in preparation. Speaking is hard apparently. Rooftop house getting pushed heavily by the Americans. Let's back up and see how this is gonna go. Kaleidos getting killed. Dragging around Fatty McGirthy. Blitz holding it down. But Americans definitely recapping Rooftop House. 60 tickets the other direction would put them neck and neck, actually. Look at kills here. Kills are in favor of the Americans by 16 kills or so. Revives, only a handful in the Americans.
Got 4. Enemy hab is marked.
Kills in squads pretty bringing it back. It's about 1.0 each. Americans should almost have full control over Rooftop House now that Hab's gone. Odessa getting a new Hab down over here. I don't know what her goal is. If it's to get in the river, she's about to die. Traded with C-Nug. Dawn is down. Smitty's pushing a radio. It's another 10 tickets down.
Squad 2, if you can you try to get a hab?
Oh, Smitty bled out.
Down. Oh, never mind, I didn't drop enough supplies. I'm stupid, I'm sorry, hold on.
Self-shaming, always the best way to squad lead.
Grenade.
Russians, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead Russians over here. Deadly all day is who they're hoping on to carry it. Looks like Weapon Sands amp are still up.
There's enemies on the helmet marks.
Calling out enemies on helmet mark west of her previous position down here, and that's not at all where they were at. They were in the river and closer. Russians re-securing Rooftop House after Squad 2's rally down there.
There's one over here.
That's what my guess is. Squad 2.
Get the medics
Mass respawn? No, that's actually a gaggle of squads there. You got Squad 2, you got SPQR, and you got Squad 1, I think, from YB.
Touch me, touch me.
That is a great team coordination to retake Rooftop House. Americans managed to get a new hab up 20 feet from their main, but nonetheless, new spawn point. New pretty striker requisitioned. Let's see if he can die again. Gizmo gets dropped by Royal. Royal gets dropped by 1868, it looks like. Royal's calling out the tube sickle about down the river, and Potato Frost
Do you want
hits
to
him
put it
from
in
the
the south,
flank.
or do you want me to put it in the field? Southeast of Rooftop.
Looks like you're close to a good compound there. Go ahead.
This team 100% not
Alright.
really
Take
caring
Striker
about
made
where
to
it
the
gets
west
put
side,
out.
coming east.
Striker shooting at Logi retreating. See if we have any Logis or hats. There goes a lat that hits Striker. Doesn't look like we have any more hats able to hit him. Got a team kill on Mr. Sticks.
See, there's a whole squad here west.
Frogs gets killed
2 west.
through
Got
the
it.
murder hole. What a shot! I mean, that is such a narrow angle that he's had there to manage to hit him from. That or gives him a shot and maybe back. You know, I didn't see it. Tiger lighting up a striker. Tiger's down. Waste of tickets. Need a lat or a hat to... Mike, we need you. Make it happen, Mike. You're way too close. You gotta let him drive away. I think he saw SVT, and now he saw Mike. That hat probably would have killed him. Alrighty then, back over here at Rooftop. We've got Russians trying to make a buffer zone to the west. I don't foresee them getting to checkpoint anytime soon. Looks like we've got 9A pushing west and some FE guys pushing east. So Chaco's gonna have to hold that. Look at this. Chaco's got people all around him. Didn't even fire back. Not sure what that was about. Maybe bandaging?
My second last bandage.
Still creating this buffer zone around Rooftop. We've got some movement down here in the south with ECG.
My guy's moving back towards it too.
Smitty's back on in a Russian radio again. Tom Bleed. Smitty dug it out by himself. Gave up squad lead, got the shovel, did the work. He's got iron sights, but you could probably cover it from that corner there. Oh, I lied. It's not on Bleed. He just knocked it down a level. Not a bad play.
It's just one guy camping on bakery. Squad one.
So got
One or two, I don't know.
tube sickle.
Sorry, what was that?
Rebuilding.
It's just one or two guys sitting in the radio. They were camping on bakery.
Okay.
Alright, nothing crazy happening there. Rooftop is completely abandoned by the Russians. They've got
Strikers
some
coming down
guys to the
main
north of it close to kind of
Eastbound.
respawn. Iron Fist is... Iron
Enemy
Fist
is
or Iron
for
Feast?
radio is
Iron
back
Feast
up, or
is pushing
enemies
back
to the
into
east
it.
of the radio.
Radio's marked accurate on checkpoint.
Enemy radio has been found on checkpoint.
Oh, it's behind us to the east. Behind you, south.
Iron Feast moidoing the last of the Russian defenders. The Americans might be able to squeeze in a Rooftop here and start getting some movement. It seems like the Russian team this side is a lot quieter than last time. You had Smitty yelling last time. What just happened here?
Strikers in the river south of the objective at checkpoint.
I don't get what happened with him. Alright, Americans back onto to Rooftop here. Doesn't look like they're capping, but they've got a small toehold. If anything else. More guys coming in from the north, ramping into Rooftop. Russians are creeping up on the enemy hab, though. Looks like Striker's still supporting the American South. Enemy lat just smacks steel winds and the Striker. They're gonna need some amazing lats and hat play to take out that Striker and really make a difference here. Beef is picking up Beard. Pretty sure Beard's a squad lead, so not gonna help any. Grumps just shooting rockets at for shits and gigs. 156 to 52. Rooftop just getting called up, being capped by the Americans. Russians in the area.
We got our whole team here, so it should go alright.
You know, pretty good.
I like the attitude.
Hab just went down next to Rooftop House again. Last time they had an offensive fob on Rooftop. This time they have a defensive fob. Russians definitely stopping the Rooftop House fob
Striker's still on that
or
south side.
attack. Striker's
Yeah,
still
my hat's
getting
trying to
called
work
out. And Steel wins, kills Grumps. Sure, the Russians don't mind a little bit of team kill from the Americans. Sweet lemonade. What you got?
I got you.
Hey, got any grapes? Lemonade mists, by the way. Some of these Russians are all figuring out what's going on or bantering. You know, one of the two.
Do you got a bandage? I can't get them up.
Yep, Russians are recovering Rooftop House, full 100% control now.
Yeah, you bet.
Russians still have a Hab up north as well. And Smitty, still alive down here in the south. Not sure what he's really doing here. Thank you is coming up to him. Maybe he's trying to get a rally down. I don't know. Another Russian Logi coming in, probably to drop off more supplies. I don't really know if they need to. Yeah, they do actually. They were out of ammo. So they managed to get in there. They're probably dropping off a full load of ammo. Yep, exactly what's happening. Smitty takes out the driver, but not before he gets off 1900 ammo. Americans still managing to kind of just crash into a wall of bodies for the Russians. Even though this is close to the American main, the Russians do have a better hab location. A closer hab location.
There's one or two camping the hub.
Enemy in our hab.
Southeast of Rooftop.
Yep. And the Russian hab is being camped. Now it's clear. SYN is pushing in. Molotov should be dead in 3, 2, 1. Nope. Choco Mint.
There's a guy.
Tube Sickle down. Choco Mint down.
Just got shot at Bakery.
Helied off. Not quite down. Molotov got killed. Nails, the marksman. The marksman has to save you guys.
Did we get him? Enemy Striker audible.
Jeez.
West of the objective.
Alright, still nothing around the Striker. Not a lot of lat to play with him. Russians still holding Rooftop House pretty good. 141 to 33. They could almost just pull back and let them have Rooftop and still win this.
They're on the radio now too.
But
C4 on radio.
Doing pretty well here. Just need to get 32 tickets down. Thank you is a combat NG and managed to get the radio down. Let's go back to kills real quick. Still dead even in kills. Amazing. The world's luckiest grenade just killed. Thank you. Huh. Wasn't sure if he was dead or not. Shot him anyway. Nice save there by Heli.
Nice. Good save.
What do we got here? Russian have saved.
Need another ammo box.
Plenty of Americans all over rooftop.
Really mark
Americans
is accurate. South
need
rooftop.
to swing rooftop into material point. Or material site. There we go.
That will be up in 10 seconds.
Russian BTR coming up. Maybe they know that they have the advantage. Did they
Is someone
kill the American striker?
Ammo box down.
They are on
Yeah,
rooftop.
I'll get it.
American
Enemies
striker's
on
stuck.
rooftop, got it.
So they may know that and been trying to push it and shoot it in the butt. I don't think you're getting this unstuck, but it might happen.
Oh no, it's proxy.
You know.
No, it's proxy.
Is there a way to tell the difference?
So only up in the top left. It'll say spawn under siege.
Let's see if we rotate this and it still stays stuck. I'm not 100% sure why he's shooting the turret instead of shooting it in the butt. Interesting.
They are on the point.
Alright, Americans still trying to push the rooftop house, but Russians just absolutely dumpstering them. This round wasn't a game, or this match wasn't won by kills, it was won by positioning. 100%. No squad really carried on either side there. Everyone's pretty much 1.0, plus or minus a bit. Yeah, crazy match. Probably one of the better SCSs I've seen in a long time. I do believe this is pretty much over. I don't see the Americans can do much to come back from this. Struggling as they are, the Russians are holding rooftop, and the Americans aren't really doing much there.
Cool, let's get it, y'all. Doing real good. Cheers.
See if Trixie gets killed by Joe. Kind of checking the corner. It probably hears Joe.
Checkpoint?
Nope.
They have no habs.
Checkpoint
Nice.
is down. Americans are down to 5 tickets. That's GG's. Wow. Revives. Russians 92, Americans 85. Pretty dang close. Incapacitations within 3. Kills within 2. Deaths even now. Kills even. Absolutely craziness. And you'll probably see some mass give ups here shortly. FE got a lot of takedowns, but didn't really get a lot of kills there, unfortunately. But there we go. That is game. Get my screenshots here.
GG. Hold on, team.
Good game.
And that's going to be the stream. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to follow.
GG.
If not, I understand. So
GG.
have a
Good
good
game,
night.
guys.
Have a good 4th of July.
you, Mark.
And I'll catch you guys next week.
Thanks.
Y'all fucking